everyone, it's Sal here. A very warm welcome back to my channel. So with Christmas fast approaching, I thought it would be fun to create a video where I share some of my perfume gift ideas. Now, although this is mainly for Christmas, I mean it kind of applies all year round anyway, so if you have somebody's birthday coming up or another special occasion where you're thinking of getting somebody a fragrance related gift, I hope this video would help you in that situation as well. Before we get started today, if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I make new videos every single week all about fragrances, so if that is your sort of thing, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, if you activate the notification bell as well, you'll be notified every time I make a new upload, and it means you won't be missing out. So I think when it comes to fragrances and gifts, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult to decide what somebody may or may not like, because at the end of the day, perfume is quite a personal thing, something I love. Many of you guys might dislike it, so it can be a little bit awkward sometimes making that decision. But what I've done in today's video is I've grouped together a small pool of fragrances which I think you can't go far wrong with, and later on in the video I'll also be sharing some other fragrance related gift ideas, although it's not directly like fragrances, if that makes sense. I don't think it makes sense. So the first fragrance that I think would make a really great gift is one of the Delinas. So I personally own the Parfum de Marle Delina Exclusif. However, they also have like the original Delina, which in some ways I think might even be a safer bet for a gift. I think it's kind of more mass appealing. With the Delina Exclusif, sorry, I'll just open the box. This is it here. It's a stunning fragrance. This is the one that I personally preferred out of the two. I found the original one a bit too bright, like bubbly and youthful and like effervescent, which is, you know, it's beautiful, but for me personally I preferred this slightly more mature version. So like this one is a bit more powdery, it's a bit more creamy, it's more vanillic and woody and a bit like deeper and richer, whereas the original one is more fruity, it's more kind of bright and fun, girly and youthful. So I think when you're deciding which one to get somebody, I think just bear that in mind. Are they somebody who prefers a more mature fragrance, something a bit more grown up, something a bit richer, powderier and woody, like the Delina Exclusif, or would they prefer something more lighthearted, more bubbly, sweet, fruity and fun, like the original Delina? But to be honest with you, they're both absolutely stunning. The smell and the quality of the smell of both of them are absolutely outstanding, but along with the smell itself, I think the packaging makes it a really nice option for a gift, just because of the way, well, the bottle, I mean, is absolutely beautiful, like absolutely stunning bottle, but the way that it's presented as well, I think makes it a very, very special gift. So the box is like this, it's very, very beautiful. I don't often keep my perfume boxes, however I am keeping this for sure just because it's a lovely, lovely box, and also it's kind of a nice way to even just display the fragrance, because when you open it out like this, it sits in here on like its little platform, and this material is kind of suede like, or not suede, sorry, it's velvet. So it's absolutely stunning presentation. It's just absolutely beautiful, and I think, you know, it would just be so special somebody opening this up and then finding like this box and then opening it to reveal the beautiful fragrance. Also the fact that both of the smells to me are quite mass appealing, especially the original Delina. This one, the Delina Exclusif, I do still think is fairly mass appealing. However, I have read the occasional review where people may have found it just too powdery and too like old-fashioned and not what they wanted basically. So I would just bear that in mind if you're considering getting somebody one of the Delinas. I do think that the original one is a safer bet. However, I mean, me personally, I don't think I'll ever be buying the original one just because it's not for me. I really adore the Delina Exclusif. So there is an element of just preference in there. But like I say, the original Delina is probably a safer bet in general, just because I think more people do love that one. The next fragrance, which I think would make a brilliant gift, is the Yves Saint Laurent Black Opiums. Now, I adore this fragrance. It's a very, very popular scent. Most people, I think, like it. I mean, there are a few people I've heard that don't actually like this fragrance very much, but on the whole I think it's safe to say that most people at least like this scent. It's just a very kind of, again, a mass appealing fragrance. I personally adore this so much. It's got a beautiful kind of creamy coffee note in here, your white florals, your orange blossom and your pear like top notes. This is just actually probably one of my favourite fragrances, to be honest with you. I absolutely love this one. I think as well, like for the winter, like for Christmas, the smell of this is quite winter appropriate, I think. So, and the look of the bottle as well, how it's kind of sparkly. It reminds me of like a night sky or like sparkly Christmas decorations, that kind of thing. So I think from the packaging point of view as well, it looks like a really nice gift to give somebody. The other good thing about the Black Opiums is kind of, I think every year around Christmas time they bring out like a limited edition bottle. So this year, the 2021 is like a black and red sparkly leopard print bottle, which to be honest I adore. Like I actually was quite tempted to get it even though I already have one, but it's beautiful. And they also have like the gift sets, so you can buy like a gift box wrapped with like a bow and things with the packaging to match that limited edition bottle. So like they have the packaging, the box with that leopard print on it, so it's kind of gift wrapped and ready to go. So I think this one is a really nice option for a gift for Christmas and all year round. The next fragrance which I think would make a really nice gift is this Penhaligons Equinox Bloom, or to be fair, any in the style from Penhaligons, because they all have the similar style of packaging. One of the main reasons I think this would make a nice gift is the packaging. So it comes in this beautiful box, and again, like the Delina one actually, it lifts up, which I think is just a really nice way of presenting the fragrance. And then inside it is in here and it looks absolutely stunning with that little bow. It's beautiful. I think bottles like these and the Delina, because they're quite out there and they're quite intricate and really, really nice to look at, I think those types of bottles make really nice gifts just because of the way they look. This particular smell is really nice. It's just kind of a light floral with tea notes in here, kind of sugary vanilla with florals and a bit of citrus. Like it's quite a pleasant smell really. You can't go far wrong with this smell. I can't imagine anybody hating it. Yeah, you couldn't go far wrong with this one really. So I think just the way it looks, the design of the bottle and the packaging would make it a lovely gift idea. Next up is the wonderful Poison Girl Eau de Parfum. I think again, like the others, this is a fairly mass appealing fragrance. It's one of my favourites and it's just very sweet, thick. Oh, it's just wonderful. It's got an almond note, it's got bitter orange, florals, rose, orange blossom, things like that, and it's just absolutely stunning. I think it looks beautiful. Someone who's quite girly I think would really appreciate this. Somebody who likes sweet fragrances, I don't think you could go far wrong with this one, to be honest, and it's just wonderful. I love this one. So that's Dior's Poison Girl Eau de Parfum. And now we have the wonderful Mon Guerlain. So actually, when I was having a think about this, I have a few from this line. I have the Eau de Toilette, I have the Intense, and I have this one. There's also the Floral, maybe other ones as well, but I can't quite remember. I think any from the Mon Guerlain line would be a safe bet to get somebody as a gift. Basically, you know, you could look at the ones that they have. So like the Floral is kind of like a lighter version. So if somebody prefers floral scents, or if they like something that's a bit lighter and not as intense, then you could get them the Floral. If they like something that's timeless and classic, you could get them the Original. If they like something that packs more of a punch, if they prefer heavier fragrances, then you could get them the Intense. And I've done a full range review on the Mon Guerlain line if you want to check that out, but in that review I did say that I think there's something in that line for everybody. But again, this is one of those timeless classic fragrances that I just think you really can't go wrong with. It's beautiful, I love this one. I got the big 100ml bottle, even though I have many other fragrances in my collection to use. That's how much I love this one. And yeah, like I say, I've got 100ml of the Eau de Toilette and I've got 50ml of the Intense. and I do also want the florals. These are really feminine fragrances, they're really good quality, they're just really nice gift looking fragrances. Like, they're really nice to look at, and I think it would be a really nice thing to open up as a gift just because of how nice the bottles are, how pleasant the fragrance is, and I just think it's really nice gift idea. So that is Guerlain's Mon Guerlain, or any from the Mon Guerlain line. So moving along now, I have some other gift ideas which are not directly fragrances. So the next one I want to show you guys is actually an empty 50ml bottle that I purchased from Amazon. So I saw Alithia from The Simple Chic Life, I saw her do a post on this actual bottle on Instagram, I think. And I saw it and I was kind of like, oh my goodness, that looks so nice, so I bought one as well. They're really pretty. So this is it here. It's stunning. It has that vintagey quality that I just love. It's very decorative and it has little jewels around here. Really nice atomizer bottle. And the reason that I think this would make a great gift is if you know somebody who is a very seasoned fragrance lover like myself. So if you know somebody who already owns like many fragrances and you don't want to risk buying them a fragrance that they already own, you could get them this with something else. So maybe you could get this and make a little bundle, so you could have some chocolates, maybe a pair of fluffy socks or something nice, and this beautiful little bottle, and they could maybe decant one of their favourite fragrances into this. So if you didn't want to risk buying them like the same fragrance, but you know that they love perfumes and you know perfume is one of their favourite things to get, then you could maybe go for something like this because they would still really appreciate it. You know, I bought myself this because I adore it and I adore fragrances, and I haven't decided yet which fragrance I'll decant into this. But it's still such a nice thing to give somebody or to receive if you love perfumes, because it's still to do with fragrances, but you haven't risked buying an actual perfume that they may or may not like. What I'll do is I'll try and find this again and I'll link it below if you guys are interested in purchasing this. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I still haven't decided which fragrance I'll decant into this, but that is a beautiful empty 50ml decorative perfume bottle from Amazon. Okay, so the next gift idea that I have is one that I am really confident about. So this is an idea which I would really happily get anybody. You really can't go wrong with it. There's no risk with them not liking it, and that idea is to get them a discovery set. So I've got a few discovery sets here. It really doesn't matter which one you get. You may already know of a brand that they like, so they might love a certain fragrance house, or they may own like one from a certain fragrance house, and they're kind of, you know that they're sort of interested in trying more. So in that case you could just pop on, order one of these, and it's just such a nice gift idea because it looks kind of gifty. You can wrap it really easily and put like a bow around it, and also there's no risk of them hating it because there's so many different ones for them to try, and chances are they will like or love at least a couple of them. So I'll just tell you guys where I got these. So I got this wonderful Frederic Malle, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce his name. I got the Frederic Malle discovery set from John Lewis. It's like a UK shop, so whoops, it has this little thing inside it which is really nice, so like some information about the fragrances, and then you open it up and it's got all of them in here, so it's really beautiful presentation. Hang on, I'm just gonna fix the lighting, 1 second. Sorry about that. So yeah, as I was saying, this is the Frederic Malle, or the Frederic Malle. I have no idea how you say his name, I'm really sorry. But it's quite striking looking with all of these, and it has, I think maybe these are the best sellers. So this was the discovery set for women, so they have like a few different ones that you can get. So you can get one for men, the one for women, which I got for myself, and they have like another one that's bigger with like lots of different ones in it. So I ordered this from John Lewis, as I say, but you can probably order it direct from Frederic Malle, from their direct website. I don't see why you couldn't do that. So yeah, this wonderful discovery set, this has Cardinal Flower, Eau de Magnolia, En Passant, Iris Poudre, Musk Ravageur, and Portrait of a Lady. There were like so many in here that I was so excited to try. So far I've tried the Iris Poudre one, which somebody had actually recommended me in the comments of one of my videos. And it's really, really nice. So if you're watching, thank you for recommending me that fragrance because it's really lovely. I'm so excited to try the other ones. But yeah, anyway, so that's this one. The next one I have is the one from Maison Margiela, and it's the Replica line. I got this from John Lewis also, but again, you could probably order this direct from Maison Margiela's website. This has all of the replica fragrances, so reproduction of familiar scents and moments of varying locations and periods, and this is wonderful. I actually kind of think that this one in particular would make a really special gift just from the point of view of the fragrances themselves, because they're all sort of designed to emulate certain scenes, certain times, certain moments, and that I think is something really, really beautiful and kind of nostalgic, and it's just really, it's quite personal actually. They've got like By the Fireplace, At the Barber's, Whispers in the Library, which is my actual favourite one, it's so beautiful, Springtime in a Park, Flower Market, Jazz Club, Lazy Sunday Morning. So these are all things that many of us could actually relate to, you know, like a lazy Sunday morning, springtime in a park, whispers in a library. These are all really nice situations which I think all of us can kind of appreciate. Just such a nice gift, I think, these little discovery sets. And the other thing about these as well is like the fact that they're cheaper than buying like one fragrance. So I can't honestly remember how much these were, but they were significantly cheaper than if you were going to buy somebody one like 50ml bottle or something like that. And you know, and with that as well, you're not even sure if they're gonna like it or not, you know what I mean? But this is cheaper, and you know, they get to try them all, and you could maybe pair it with something else, like in a little gift bag. So again, with like some chocolates or I don't know, something else, and have this, and it's just really kind of nice and thoughtful, I think. So you kind of get the idea, discovery sets, but I'll just quickly show you the last one that I have. So this is Juliette Has a Gun discovery kit again. I ordered this direct from Juliette Has a Gun website actually, and this is lovely. So this has an almost like rubbery texture thing on it, and then you take this off like that. It has some information about the fragrances, a signature from the perfumer at the bottom, and when you open it up it has them all displayed really nicely with actually the tester strips, which is a really nice touch. It means you don't have to spray it directly onto your skin first if you don't want to. I know I personally found quite a lot of these ones quite challenging, so I was quite appreciative of the fact that they had paper in here so I didn't have to spray it like directly on myself if I discovered that I wasn't like a big fan of the fragrance. So yeah, I think just the way that these discovery sets are presented, the way they look, make them nice gifts, and the fact that the person will get to try them all, and then, you know, they might discover one that they absolutely adore, and they've then discovered a nice fragrance because you have given them this gift. The last thing that I'm going to talk about today, something that someone might appreciate you getting them, particularly if they are somebody who already loves fragrance, and it is these little perfume like 5ml, 10ml, I think these are 5ml size decants, and they're just really, really nice. So you could give them, like, you can buy these on Amazon, like a pack of them, and they come in like really nice colours, and you can kind of group them all together, put them in like a nice little duffel bag or something, and whoever you gift them to, they can just like put their favourite perfumes in them to create little travel sizes of them. So this is them here, they kind of open up and then you can see the juice inside, and just put them in their little protective case. So these samples in particular came from my beautiful YouTube friend Chantal Tiffany. Thanks again, Chantal. So she was very generous and sent me these little samples to try, but I just thought I'd show you guys them because actually you can order these from Amazon, and even just gifting them in a little bag, like empty, just for somebody who already has loads of fragrances to use, I think would be quite a nice idea, just as a little extra, you know, like if you were again making up a gift bag and you wanted to fill it with little things that you think they'd like. So you could even get some of these, like maybe a discovery set, and something, just things to do with perfume for a perfume lover that you don't want to risk buying an actual fragrance for in case they don't like it or already have it or you know, whatever. And actually one I've just thought of at the moment is candles. So if somebody likes scented things, and again you don't want to commit to buying them like a full fragrance in case they don't like it, you can get them a nice scented candle. So this is one of the Yankee candles, the Christmas themed ones, after sledding, and this smells like a gourmand baking delight basically. So this is really, really nice, and it's kind of, candles are just really nice. I think they're nice gifts to give, really. So that's another idea. If somebody likes things that smell nice, you could get them a wee candle or something like that. And yeah, that's more or less it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below a gift that you gave somebody or are thinking of getting somebody for Christmas, if maybe it's fragrance related. And I hope that this video has helped you. Let me know if it's been helpful. I tried to include kind of a range of different fragrance related things in case you don't want to commit again to buying like a full bottle of something that you're not sure somebody would love. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.